I don't understand why it's so difficult to confirm an appointment.
I know, I'm so sorry, Miranda. I actually did confirm last night.
Details of your incompetence do not interest me.
How to be a boss lady like Miranda Priestly in The Devil Wears Prada. Miranda Priestly is the fictional character modeled after Anna Wintour, who is the fashion Mongol of the world. She's in every freaking fashion show. She approves all of the luxury fashion industry, and really without her approval, designers quite literally will not go forward with their season, with their fashion design. When we think about who is a boss lady, how does a boss lady work, we really think about somebody like Miranda, who's very savage, very goal-driven, very to the point, and extremely ambitious. Hi, my name is Tina Leader, and if you are new to this channel, here we talk about confidence, charisma, communication style, and psychology overall to live a magnetic life. I wanted to first go into the negative portion of what a boss lady in real life, not the fantasy of it, looks like. And I feel like The Devil Wears Prada really exemplifies the negative side and all the sacrifices that Miranda has made in order to get to the top. So in Miranda's case, this means that she had to go through divorce. She can't spend as much time with her kids. The thing about it is that because she's a woman, she's called a lot of names. In real life, Anna Wintour, she's called the Ice Lady, the Dragon Lady, and a lot of negative terms. But in reality, she isn't really doing anything different than what any other man in New York who's an executive level person would do. So let's dive into the negative portion first, because there is negative aspects to it. And then let's dive into what she gains and what is good about her and how she's able to pull herself up and have everybody rally behind her, because ultimately that's what she does. And it's what made her not only climb to the top, but stay on the top consistently year after year after year. So much like any other corporate climber, there is a lot of relational aggression that happens throughout this whole entire movie. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, what is this relational aggression? Relational aggression is when you use other people and manipulate other people in order to gain for yourself. Now, this could be done in a way of office politics, right? Making friends and alliances with the right individuals to rally on your side, go against the common enemy, or it can be simply a way somebody bullies people. But of course, in Miranda's case, she has a very specific goal, and it's to be at the top and stay at the top. And when it comes to relational aggression, there are key pieces to look out for that Miranda exemplifies. Number one, she does stonewalling, and stonewalling is when you use the silent treatment. So you'll see that right here.
This is the dress that we have designed specifically and exclusively for you.
And of course, there's the pursing of the lips.
Which means?
Catastrophe.
Just go.
Secondarily, we have exclusion from a group, and this is when it comes to, hey, I have this inner circle that I have, and you are the outsider, and making that fairly obvious. Now, Miranda's not afraid to exclude people from her inner circle because she feels that she fought very hard for it, and she's not gonna just let anybody in that circle. You have to deserve it. You have to prove yourself in order to be in the circle.
Miranda, I'm so sorry. Do you know why I hired you? I always hire the same girl. Stylish, slender, of course. Worships the magazine, but so often they turn out to be, I don't know, disappointing and stupid. So you, with that impressive resume and the big speech about your so-called work ethic, I thought you would be different. I said to myself, go ahead, take a chance, hire the smart fat girl. I had hope. My God, I live on it. Anyway, you ended up disappointing me more than any of the other silly girls.
I really did everything I could think of.
That's all.
And she's not afraid to tell you that you are clearly not belonging in this circle and you have to work your way if you want to be a part of my circle. Taunting, aka being a savage of a woman, is another way that Miranda exemplifies the relational aggression. If you ever played sports on a team, you know what I'm talking about, so that you taunt each other to really establish your position, right? So really putting them into their place. Now, usually this is done in a more friendly way. It's more fun and it's supposed to exemplify the bonding while trying to teasingly, flirtatiously establish your position. Now, when it comes to Miranda, it's not a necessarily friendly or, or a flirtatious thing. It's very much so aggressive. It's really establishing that, hey, I am Miranda, the boss, and you are where you are for a reason. In this scene, you will see exactly how she does it.
It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me, I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
Right? So she's very much so trying to put her stake into the ground, and she doesn't really care to be friendly or teasing or flirtatious in that way. So then it begs the question, do I need to be this savage of a woman, cold, striking, and not really caring about anybody else but myself? Now, when we're talking about Miranda, yes. The answer is yes. However, in order to do what she does, you have to remember the key elements and the key background that makes her a boss, because she didn't just get there with a hippity hoppity skip. I'm going to use generalities and generalize right now, but women tend to want love and connection, and men tend to want respect and admiration. A lot of times when we're talking about a woman rising in the corporate world, she does have to adopt a lot of that masculine energy, whether she's naturally leaned that way or not. And there's a reason why people respect her and admire her on a very high level. So let's just quickly touch up on what does respect and admiration really mean when it comes to the workplace.
And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here.
Who's Miranda?
Oh my God, I will pretend you did not just ask me that. She's the editor-in-chief of Runway, not to mention a legend. You work a year for her and you can get a job at any magazine you want. A million girls would kill for this job.
it's our choice.
Oh, no, you chose. You chose to get ahead. You want this life? Those choices are necessary.
That's John Folger, the new artistic director of Chelsea Red.
John.
Hey there.
I'm having lunch with Irv. I'll be back at 3. I'd like my Starbucks waiting. Oh, and if you don't have that Harry Potter book by then, don't even bother coming back. I need the new Harry Potter book for the twins.
Okay. Okay, I'll go down to Barnes & Noble right now.
Did you fall down and smack your little head on the pavement?
Not that I can recall.
We have all the published Harry Potter books. Twins want to know what happens next.
You want the unpublished manuscript?
Well, we know everyone in publishing. It shouldn't be a problem, should it? And you can do anything, right? One copy. What are my twins going to do with that? Share?
No, I made 2 copies. And had them covered, reset, and bound so that they wouldn't look like manuscripts. This is an extra copy to have in file. You know, just in case.
Well, where are these fabulous copies? I don't see them anywhere.
They're with the twins. You know, on the train on the way to Grandma's. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Ultimately, you're becoming the high performer of your industry. People don't admire her because of her title. They don't admire her because of the position that she's in. They truly admire her because they think she's a genius at what she does. And she's earned her right to get there. It's the reason why Miranda tests Andy so much, because she's essentially testing whether she has high standards, whether she makes excuses for things, or will she get this done? Just as Miranda would have if she was in the exact same position as Andy. So overall, this is how Miranda is the boss lady of the fashion magazine, editor-in-chief, and stays up at the top. But is this the only way to do it, right? Is there another way to go about doing this? Comment below, let me know what you think. If this is really essentially the cookie cutter way to do it, or is there perhaps another way to go about rising to the top and staying at the very top? Let me know. I'd like to know what you think. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Click the like button if you like today's content, and I will see you on the next video.